I don't feel like I'm living my purpose. I hate my job. It's not what I was put here to do. I want to help people. That's my true calling. I relate to all these. That's not right. I am all of these. After a profound spiritual experience a few years back and a lot of soul searching, I came to the conclusion that I really didn't like what I was doing, that it wasn't serving a higher purpose, and that I was wasting this go around on earth distracted from my true calling. But today, I'm looking at this from a different lens. I was trying to be a rock star in my younger years and was lucky enough, or not, to play music for a living for a while. I say for a living, and sometimes this looked like five guys in a pickup traveling with a microwave and a 50-pound bag of last season's potatoes. My major work-related skills were drinking, cutting grass, and washing dishes in restaurants. I did cook for a few years. Free employee meals when you're the fryer guy can be a great way to test out diabetes. I also had a diploma in horticulture and a life-threatening allergy to stinging insects, so I planted flowers very carefully and carried around an EpiPen. Looking back, flirting with danger seems to have been a constant. All of this to say, I wasn't gunning for the corner office. I was lucky enough at the tail end of my collapse from drinking to reconnect with an old friend who was opening a recruiting business. He's a great guy with a huge heart, and I'd imagine, against the voice in his head, he very kindly offered me a job. This was the start of 24 years in professional recruiting and HR consulting. I eventually opened my own business with my wife. Our vision statement was to not be greasy. If you've spent any time in recruiting, you know. But is recruiting my life's purpose any more than the lawn cutting or the drinking, for that matter? Purpose isn't a set destination or a thing that needs finding. Maybe it's something that reveals itself when we're busy appreciating the richness of our current situation, good and bad, challenging and fulfilling. Not liking where I was a signpost to something that seemed better. It was also an opportunity to live an imaginary life and miss the one I was actually in. I'd focus all my energy on how things could be so much better if only. I missed a lot of time and experiences living in a fantasy. Every day I talk to people who made major changes into something more fulfilling, and I can't tell you the number of them who, after 3 months in the dream setup, start to feel the same as they did in the nightmare one. I still do the recruiting work. I do it now from a place of love and service. I still have difficult interactions. I still deal with people telling me what they think I want to hear. I still have clients trying to dodge their bills. But underneath it all, I have a gratitude for the work, for the food it puts on the table, and the genuine interactions I get to have with people. The only thing that's different is my sense of gratitude and my focus on what's good instead of wishing everything was different. There's no change without the desire for better, for sure. There's also no change if that desire comes from a place of lack and discontent. There's a few tools on my website to help you look at a next step. If you prefer talking to a real person, you can book a free conversation there too. Next week, we're talking about why you keep editing yourself before you even open your mouth. See you then.